Hey everyone, have you been searching for a soundbar that actually turns your living room into a full-blown home theater without breaking the bank? I know I was, and after testing out the Samsung Q-Series HW-Q930F, I think I finally found something that delivers. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't just another soundbar that promises cinematic sound but ends up feeling flat. The HW-Q930F is a 9.1.4 channel system, which means you're getting 9 speakers, a subwoofer, and 4 upward-firing channels for that immersive Dolby Atmos experience. When I first set it up, I was blown away by how much depth it added to movies. Explosions in action scenes didn't just feel like they were coming from the TV, they felt like they were happening all around me. Even dialogue sounded clearer, like the actors were right there in the room with me. That's the kind of upgrade that makes you realize how much you've been missing with your TV's built-in speakers. Gaming was another game changer. I hooked it up to my PS5, and the spatial audio made a huge difference in titles like Call of Duty or Elden Ring Star. Footsteps behind you? You'll hear them. Arrows whizzing past your head in a dungeon? You'll duck. The rear speakers and subwoofer really fill the space, so it's not just about louder sound, it's about sound that makes sense in 3D. I also tested it with The Last of Us Part 2 *, and the way the rain and distant screams wrapped around me made me feel like I was actually in the game. If you're a gamer, this isn't just a soundbar, it's a competitive edge. Music sounded richer too. I streamed some jazz tracks, and the separation between instruments was insane. The highs were crisp, the mids were warm, and the bass from the subwoofer gave the drums that extra punch without overpowering the vocals. It's the kind of sound that makes you want to listen to your favorite albums all over again. Even podcasts sounded more engaging because the voices had that natural presence you'd expect from a proper stereo setup. Setup was surprisingly straightforward. Samsung includes clear instructions, and the soundbar itself is sleek and modern, so it doesn't look out of place in most living rooms. The wireless rear speakers and subwoofer mean no messy cables, which is always a plus. I had it up and running in under 20 minutes, and the whole process felt intuitive. The remote is simple to use, with dedicated buttons for sound modes like game, movie, and music, so you're not digging through menus to switch things up. One thing to note is the size. This isn't a tiny soundbar that sits under your TV, it's a full system. If you have a smaller space, it might feel a bit overwhelming, but if you've got the room, the payoff is worth it. Also, while the setup is wireless, the rear speakers do need to be placed carefully. If they're too far apart or in the wrong spot, you might not get the full surround effect. A little trial and error helped me find the sweet spot, but it's something to keep in mind. The build quality is solid, and Samsung's attention to detail shows. The soundbar has a premium feel, and the fabric grille gives it a clean look. It's not just functional, it's actually something you'll want to show off. The connectivity options are great too, with HDMI EARC, optical, and Bluetooth, so you can easily switch between your TV, gaming console, and phone. So, who's this soundbar for? If you're tired of your TV's weak speakers and want something that'll make movies, games, and music feel like a real experience, this is a fantastic choice. It's not the cheapest option out there, but when you consider what you're getting, a full 9.1.4 channel system with Dolby Atmos and DTS, it's a steal compared to buying a separate receiver and speakers. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it. The difference it makes is night and day, and once you hear sound like this, you won't want to go back. Check it out in the description below if you want to see the latest price and details. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.